Show. Bam. There it is. And we're live, just like that. A whole 9 minutes late. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench Edition number 78, I think. Quite a bit of workbenches. With me, as always.
What's going on, guys? Good evening.
My friend and compadre.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I updated my computer the other day, and of course, it like signs you out of everything, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm getting back in the game here. Hold on.
I know. I hear you, man. I am freaking exhausted. No lie.
Open up. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah. We're doing the right when you start the stream. You look down at your phone for 5 minutes. No, I'm sharing the link on the various things.
Yes.
Yeah, we're working on this Dom.
Yeah, you're doing a little more of the way of modification. I'm still just doing some light cleanup.
Yeah, I'm just got started on some stuff earlier. Here in a second, I will share it, and we can talk a little bit about what's going on.
I'm just kind of going through. So at this point we've dry fit just about everything, or rough assembled.
Hey, what's up, Unga? What's up, guy?
So I'm just going through and just starting to refine some things, clean up some things. I'm working on a panel. Hey, let me switch my camera. Instead of telling you what I'm doing, let me show you what I'm doing.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got.
There we go. And let me put a little light on the situation.
Shed a little light for us, Paul. Shed a little light.
A little light. You guys can kind of see on that white line right here. This is a panel line, but it's pretty shallow, so I'm just going through with a MadWorks chisel here and just
look at that crazy chisel.
These panel lines are like really fine. I'm not talking about shallow, but just fine. They are shallow as well, but
this one. Oh yeah. I rarely do that. Hey, it's all good. What do you do, right, everybody out there in TV land? What do we do? There we go. Oh, it's only been Paul. Paul's hands. How do you like those hands? Oh. Has anyone seen the Yokohama grandpa giving the finger? Funny stuff.
Funny stuff. We were talking about that a little earlier in a forum in Alex's forum, or Discord rather. Sorry, forum. Old.
How old are you, Paul? Jeez.
Shh.
Grandpa Paul over here. Yeah, I was on the AOL.
Yeah. Me and my buddies are talking on AIM. We're talking about, I don't know anyone who likes the design.
Yeah, I haven't really heard anybody that says anything like, overwhelmingly positive about the variety of it. I look at it as like, there's going to be some changes. They're going to have to. It's just like when you build anything from a small scale to a large scale. Like, it's one thing to have like the grandpa statue. It's just like a statue. But to have something that's going to move and the way that all those things interact as it's moving, as it does the thing, you're going to be like, there is a glaringly obvious error there that we need to correct, and they'll have to do it.
You can see it on like the back of the knee armor, like it's real high because as the thing pivots, like obviously, you don't have to think about that in a static pose thing, but it
right, or like how for things to move, like everything is like really overdone right now, so there's no collision.
Right, yeah, because not only do you have to like make it so it moves, but if the thing happens to collide in some way, like it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that could be like detrimental in a lot of ways. So definitely, but yeah, it's more than I care to have to think about. Having made like several, video game prop replicas and stuff like that, it's like, what did Adam Savage once said? You're either going to make it 10% too small or 10% too large, and that's honestly fairly true. And that's not like a fault of your own or whatever. It's just kind of like the nature of it, like orthoscopic design and like that kind of orthoscopic. Is that the right way? Is that the right word? Hang on a second.
Scale, like just scale design.
I don't think it's orthoscopic. I think it's. Hang on. It's in this wonderful book that I have called Model Design Blueprint Handbook. It's like a textbook about. A lot of it's about drawing, and I'm looking at. We'll find the right term here, and I know that it's not the term that I used. So, everyone, you can go ahead and at me. It is called.
Gigantoscopic.
It is. Yeah, you're dealing with like distorted imagery through just visual distortion, and then
Temple Onubis.
goes through the whole how to fight perspective distortion in your drawing.
What's up, Zach? You're doing good. How about yourself, man?
Oh, what's up, Zach? Talks about how to draw blueprints. Yes, blueprints, basic standards. And we have plan views. There it is. It's called orthographic.
Ah.
I was super duper close. Orthographic design. In essence, projection drawing, being able to make multi-plan drawings that are scalable to use directly or draw blueprints directly off of to create a scale model, in essence. So you're doing your multi-plan view, but it's all drawn like a one-to-one scale that you can read directly off of it. So I did a bunch of that stuff with my Borderlands props. So these gigantic drawings of guns. They're super huge and awesome. But yeah, sometimes you got to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it brings up a good point. Like, what do you do when the thing's 16 meters tall?
Yeah, and like
bust out the paper roll.
Yeah, exactly, right. Or like if you think about like the way that it's drawn, the way that we see that like animated and all the cool stuff that we see versus the way that it works in our own perspective from reality. Like someone taking a photo of it from what are they, quarter of a mile away or something like that, taking a photo with a big ass camera. It's going to look different than it would if you're like, worm's eye view looking up at it, or like if you were a bird's eye view looking down at it, like you were up in space above it or something. So it's going to be different. Julio says, holy shit, my buzz is looking like wildness. Lamau. Okay. What's up, Greg? How y'all doing? What's going on in the Temple of Nubs? Julio, says Guy.
My buzz. Oh,
yeah, he's doing a Buzz Lightyear.
The models. Those are cool, man.
For the Bandai Open, in fact.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, Julio does things.
Things.
Those are words out of his mouth. I do things.
It's always good to do things.
Yeah, you know. I do lots of things. I did these. This is pretty cool. I don't know if we talked about this before. I'm going to steal the camera and switch the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray. 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 Hi, everybody. How you doing? Oh, I can see my wife's N7 hat there. Yeah, it's right there. Bing. All right. So, here we are. Da-da, da-da, rock you like a hurricane. I applied a little bit of glue to that peg. You can't see it because the camera hates me. But that's to allow the polycap fit to fit a little bit tighter.
On the elbow, I did the same deal.
Yeah, I got to just a little bit. The one elbow like wants to be all like wants to fall down. All right, so I got stickers, guys. They're pretty cool. Got all these like these are KotoKai version 1 for the Robo-Dojo.
Version
the KotoKai logo. It says build fast, drink hard, no exceptions. Or no mercy. That's it. Build fast, drink hard, no mercy. But I just recently, so these ones, some of these went out in the Mecha Army Bash box. I put a bunch of packs of like 2 a piece in little like black bags inside another bag. I was like, yeah, take one. But I just got in the mail from my good friends down at Holy Mountain. They're both these are from Holy Mountain. Yeah, if I get their camera. The next round of stickers with the updated logo, the red eye, and these ones, as you can see here, are clear. So you get the background of your workbench or whatever you got. You put it on your skateboard or your car or what have you. So I'll be offering these out. If you want, you can send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I will send you stickers if you want some of my stickers.
Absolutely.
If you want to rep the dojo, I got to send some to Paul. But what I did on mine was I talked about this a little bit last time. I added on quite a bit of thickness to the skirt, the back skirt.
3 C's now.
This guy just tops out. Yeah, 3 C's. We were talking about that, weren't we? How much thickness I was going to make it? Yeah, you're right. I did a little bit of layout on the inside just to make sure that I kept my center line. Because once this is just like a bubble of putty on the outside, refining it all down and making it all smooth so that it like transitions smoothly to the edge and then holds the center line like really well to kind of like keep it together. I feel like it turned out pretty good. And this is just done with epoxy sculpt. So it's just a 2-part epoxy putty, mix it together in equal parts, kind of eyeball it, just mix it together so it's really, put together. I always wear gloves when I do it. And then you just kind of like smoosh it on. You can kind of see, if it'll focus, yeah, you can kind of see the dark lines there, how it has a little bit of that is like just from the mixing and me putting it down in layers. So that's actually oxidization in between the various layers of the putty. So as you like have it out and you like take a little bit off of it, mix it, you smoosh it all down, take another one, smoosh it all down. It's oxidizing from the air when it's chilling. So you get these like cool kind of swirls. But yeah, so I put that on last night. I went through with a file this morning and filed all of it down to make it even. Basically, just eyeballing it for the most part. Oh, hey, Peps. But yeah, so this is much thicker.
Yeah, hold on, I can.
Here, I'll stop stealing the show here.
Oh, I can show them kind of.
Exactly. Here, we'll do it like this. Boom.
I think especially like when you show the underside, you can really see
how much it's actually built out.
Probably added about that much.
Like, yeah, yours is. You can actually see it here because the epoxy putty is translucent when it gets really thin. That is how much it's extended out. That's a good. Got a little ruler here. That's a good 3/8 of an inch or more. Actually, more like 7/16 of an inch added on. So 0.7 or not 0.7, 0.47, 0.46 somewhere in there added. Pretty decent. It's a heavy. It's a steady dumper. It's a heavy little
Yeah, and then if you don't care for just these notches, you can
Well, I can put those back in too if I want to.
or do something else. Do what you will.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to like. Kind of need to look at what's going on, but this is the basic line. Basically, just goes like this. It's basically just scribed on there like that, you know.
Because of how kind of vaguely. The only thing is what on the corners it goes up then.
Yep, those lines are maintained.
There you go.
By
yeah, because basically the corner of where that exactly where the skirt touches there.
It you can
Interesting.
If it'll focus on it, you could see that those scribes are still there. I actually went through and I chased them again.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Can't see it. Can't. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. You don't need to see it.
A little better, but these are a little deeper now. Like I said, they're fine though for a 1/100 kit. Like
epoxy. Yep.
These, this is just a 0 hook chisel, and it's the same width as these panel lines. Like I don't think I could get anything bigger or thicker. Maybe a 0.1.
Yes. Chad Rye, we too are both working on the same model. It is the master grade Dom Tropen resin upgrade from GKModels. They're from different print runs or from different cast runs, but they are essentially the same Dom Tropen coolness. Scooch in a little bit. Y'all don't need to see my garage.
Yeah, and it hasn't. They haven't been. I don't think we've had much in the way of variances and like fit, like maybe little small things, but it's not like I've.
No, it's actually been fairly identical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I drop that? No, it's right here. Little thruster that goes on the inside of the tail. So I'm actually going to, I think what I want to work on here. Get these apart here. So it comes apart like a standard model because it still has a standard frame on the inside. On the inside, it's curved same shape. There we go. The tail fit is just a little bit funky right now. Getting the side skirts in line and the 3 pegs in line. They got to be like
perfect.
Perfecto.
Okay. So, what's the problem with this thing? Oh, I got like a little crack in there, huh? What are you doing?
What's cracking, Paul?
I might have to do something there.
Eventually, I'll glue that together so I don't have to fuck with that anymore. Hey,
get something more flat. Might have to. So I don't know if you can't see that because it's. Hold on, let me do that.
You can't tell me what I can't do.
Why?
You're not the boss of me.
Yellow is so. They're just weird. Come on.
Here we go.
Here.
All right.
Here. Here.
Get those weird feet together. So I have a plan.
Like a crack and an air bubble there. It's like the top of the kneecap.
Really?
Crack right there and an air bubble up here. So
break out the super glue.
Break out the super glue. Super glue.
Oh yeah, totally. Definitely thicken the ball joint just a smidge. That's kind of like what I was doing. Oh God, excuse my God, Lord. So it's kind of like what I was doing here, where I added a little bit of super glue to the back of this, to the top of this peg right here,
yep.
to make the polycap fit a little bit better. I assume it's something similar.
I had to do the same thing. This is like the joint, which looks horrible.
Oh, the inside the elbow joint.
Yeah, even that one, I put a little super glue and thickened that up because it was the elbow joint was floppy.
I'm going to take these of these pauldrons. They have these like little roundo details on here. I'm going to. God, the camera sucks tonight. I am going to replace those with actual metal rounds, which this is no better.
I think you got actually the same detail on the back of the leg. These look identical, right? There.
Yeah, they're like little thruster nozzles.
Yeah. Like those
The ones on the
stabilizers.
shoulders are fucking ugly. Chopper. Yeah, I've got a bunch of brass and copper tubing and stuff like that in here that I can just potentially drill out and cut a small metal component that works, even sand it and shape it a little bit, and then glue that in place as my own metal detail upgrade. Oh yeah. What about that? Is that right? Small. Same shit. I could get my calipers out, but why would I do that? It's copper. No, copper's the same size as the brass. This one's a little thicker. Maybe I'll just make them slightly bigger. What about that, Paul?
You know what? Let me see if I got the metal parts here. Let me see if I got something that'll fit well. What do I have? What do we got?
I got a whole drawer full of shit.
Stuffs. What the hell?
As you guys can see
Where
here,
did it come from? Dear friends, thank you for your order. This is a gift for you. Hope you will like them. Abby.
Oh, Abby Lee.
Abby Lee gave me a gift that actually might... No, it's too small. Well, shit. I have some...
I think I found the thing.
I got some of these... what are these called? Like... minus molds, or I don't know what the hell they are. Like...
I don't know.
It would help if any of this was in English, right?
Well, you know.
These are high cube parts. I forget what the hell these are called. They're like little rivet details.
Sure.
But I don't think that's what I'm looking for.
I think I got a winner chicken dinner here.
Yes, you should.
KotoKai theory.
Build a Dom someday. Today. Do it now.
Yeah, if you can find one, they're hard to find.
It gives me a little hope that we'll get like a 1.5, and that's why they're not even bother. They're not really in print that much. Or at least that's what I like to tell myself. Because we got the Dodge that's just ever so slightly upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll take more Dom, please. Thank you.
Okay, Julio. Here we go. Got to catch up with these ones. Julio says, "Let me know when you start the RG new. He'll build along." Pavs was like, "Wah." Then Julio was like, "I never said I'd build it along with you," because Manny and Kyle said they were going to build the wound wart that Pabs just finished up. I don't know if you saw any.
Oh, the 1/100 one. Yeah,
right. So beautiful. They said they were going to work on that with him, and they just kind of ghosted him, which happens. People get busy and stuff. But it was funny that worked out like that. Well,
not a physically big kit, but that's a project. Full resin.
They're all projects, my friend.
You know what I mean? Like it's a big project.
I do know what you mean, especially because I've talked to Pabs the whole time he was making it, so I know. I have a pretty good understanding as to all they went through. To be like, man, talk about it. That's how it works. Okay, so I'm going to tighten up this chest. Inner chest. Still good, right? This isn't fucking down yet. Okay, good. That's good. I almost removed that seam line on there. I really, really wanted to make it all smooth on the lower chest, the lower torso.
Oh yeah,
There's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
seam line on the two of those. I really wanted to, like, my heart of my hearts, really wanted to get rid of that, make it all smooth AVU, but I was like looking at all the imagery and everything online, was like, okay, the seam is there. We'll keep the seam.
You glued them already, right?
These ones I glued. Yeah, because they did not want to fit at all. So I glued these together. I had to put them in compression and wrap them in tape to get them to hold together because of the just the nature. Like, you can even kind of see it here. This wants to W a little bit, right? It wanted to like splay out. So
Yeah,
I just glued that, glued it together, and was like,
you can see without like
try it now.
not only do you have to press them, but you have to give them like outside pressure.
Yeah, you have to like really get that.
Thinking about doing with these. Let me see if I can find it. I know they're around here somewhere. I haven't used them yet too. Ah, there it is. I have the I forget what these are called. Like that notch chisel.
Oh yeah.
So you can create like a panel line, because a lot of times on master grade they have like a little that to like, what the fuck? What did I do here? All right. They turn that into a panel line. So I thought about scribing a panel line in there, just so it makes it look a little more detailed. But yeah, because I wanted to paint the frames separate, but I don't, like you said, I don't know if that's going to happen in this situation, just because that's got to be glued pretty steeply.
Yeah, the whole thing has to be pretty glued down.
Indeed. So
the thing that's going to be weird to do is the head.
Yeah, I was looking at that yesterday, and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna have to glue the whole damn thing together. Luckily, I can get the frame out from underneath it. Like, if that would have been
the lip can pop out, yeah, and yeah, you'll be able to get the eye out. But how do you get the lens in there? You know, because the lens has to fit inside this tiny little crevasse.
It can't go in from the front side.
And it's too big. It's too big to fit all together. I think I'll be able to squeeze it in after it's all glued. I'm gonna have to do it that way. I mean, really, to get it right, because you can get, like you said, we can get the we can pull the inner plastic out, and then you can pull this poly cap that's in here that holds like the eye stock out.
Yeah.
So that's like at least chill. And then with that space out, you can put the glass, the plastic in from the backside after it's painted. I think so. I want to say so.
I have to mess with I couldn't get the glass to fit in anyway, so I got to mess with
that. Yeah, neither could I. I had surgery.
Which means then surgery. Polishing the hell out of the clear plastic to get it to look right again.
Oh, quite possibly. Just depends on how you do it. Oh. I'm just gonna have to glue this shit together. Glue it together. Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. That's why I didn't glue it together. There was a reason. It's not just that I'm great.
I mean, there's also that, but
yeah, I mean, that is the thing. No, I want to glue the seams on the frame here.
Well,
I did not do that. Here's a note. I was doing some customization earlier and using some very, very thin styrene plating, some strip. And this cement right here, the Mr. Cement Superpower, the SP, will make the small scale, the thin gauge styrene, I think it's like 010 styrene, it will make it harden and break. Like it will crumble because of the way that this stuff works. So if your styrene components don't have a lot of Robusto, that stuff is a little bit dangerous. Now, it works really, really well for regular Bandai plastic, you know? Like, I could use it right here for what I'm doing. I'm just using the regular Tamiya stuff for, just because. But you could use that, and it works fine, because the plastic is a little bit different than the styrene that comes from the hobby suppliers. It tends to be a little thicker, a little gummier. Works a little bit better with the intensity. There you go. Yeah, right? There it is. Have concurs.
Fucko. What are you doing?
Critical reviewers don't give bad advice.
Okay. Clean the panel lines.
Squeeze. Look at that glue line. Oh, so shiny.
Are you gluing the chest pieces together?
Yeah, I'm gluing the two parts of the frame of the upper chest together. Trying to get that little bead to form. Come on, you little mother. I know you want to fucking melt. It's old plastic. It's tired. And the part that matters really is this tiny little edge on the outside, but you know. Have gun will travel.
Put the tiny thing in, huh?
All right, I'll let that chill. Go ahead and chill. Let's take a look here. What do we got? We got some pin box action.
Yeah, the non-Jew sleeves melted when I used it on those small strips. Had to use Tamiya.
That's why I was saying Paps concurs. Okay. Got my pin vise from USA Gundam store here. This is the 2.5mm pin vise. It was a little bit small for what I was trying to do, so I'm going to go for the 3mm. Oh yeah, there it goes. See ya later. Alright. Do I have? I do have these wonderful little guys from God Hands. I'll use the, I think the 2.5mm should be what I'm going to use here.
Okay. We are done chasing that panel line.
So these, bam. Y'all seen these before? These are like just regular hand drills for doing details. They work so very, very well.
Is it the spin drills? Is that what they call them?
Yeah, it's like a spin drill. These are the round ones. They also make flat ones.
Yes.
But yeah, these are the round ones, and they are incredibly nice. I don't want to drill all the way through this plastic. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. All right, let's try cutting one of those for funzos. So what I did, yeah, I removed. It just does not like to focus for me today. Maybe I get in the shadow. I feel like it's just super blown out from the other light. Anyhow, let me see if that helps. It does help, actually. It's still blurry, but you can kind of get the idea. So this is the one where it's removed. This is the one where it's still there. It's just a little like plastic nubbins that is made to look like a thruster bell detail or a thruster detail. So I'm going to cut a piece of this copper tubing. I'm going to try using this. I'm going to use my jeweler's saw. I got my little right angle jig that I made out of plastic styrene bits. It's right on the edge of my, can't see. Looks workbench, right on the edge of my workbench, right on the cutting mat.
Who are you? What are you? Oh, you're the knee, like the kneecap. Gotcha. I see what you are.
Hold it still. Oops. Don't think fast. Alright. It works better when it's by the edge.
What's wrong with you? Why aren't you flat?
I ask myself that question in the mirror all the time. Oh, that cut like shit. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That was terrible. Give me a file. Let's do it again. Jesus. What a
2020,
mess.
getting the best of everyone, you know.
Ugh. Yeah, this copper is like fairly gummy. Gotta use a brass piece.
It's just not flat. Be flat.
B sharps.
Scribing set from USA Gundam Store. Cool.
Yeah, I got that too. It's a good one.
Cool.
It's got some good stuff in it. I haven't talked about it yet because that's live. Use aluminum.
Aluminium.
That's spicy meatball. Same dealy. Same dealy. Is that too big? Oh, sweet. That's too big.
Okay, now. What is this?
No, later.
Where do you go? Who do you work for?
Hoot. Hey, Craig. What's poppin'? Craig and I also have the same birthday, which is really odd. Well, his name isn't Craig, but that's his last name. Mr. Craig and I have the same birthday. So an additional very happy birthday.
Oh, this is just sandwich around here. What shall I do with you?
So I do. Yes, I totally know how to change out the chisels. Super easy. You just pop it out. Nobody's talked about that yet, which is weird. Here you go. USA Gundam Store. I'm gonna steal the whole thing. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Camera doesn't want to focus for me today, but USA Gundam Store. You just take this part and you go, boop, and you pull it out. That's literally all that it is. You just pull it out, and it's got a tapered end on it. Right? See if I can force it to focus. Yeah, so it's got this tapered end on it, and then that just slides into the holder, and you'll be able to feel it, like rotate it. Oh, and they're dropped in, and then that's where it just sits in there perfect. And then when you're putting pressure on it, what it is it's the tension between that key location and the depth of it inside the tool that holds it in place. Super duper simple. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Greg, absolutely. You can get more of these. You can get more of these handles too elsewhere. I don't know where though, but I want to get more because I really like that hook style chisel that these are.
Let's see if this is gonna work the way I want it to.
All right, I'm gonna try using aluminum instead of copper. Because fuck you, copper. That's why. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, the aluminum is like, boom. Fuck you, copper. Look at that little shit. How small that shit is. How tiny that thing is. Well, I didn't realize I still had it. I'm sorry. I'll put it back to everybody.
I don't know if this is even what I'm doing here.
See how tiny
Not
that is?
seeming like the right thing to do, but trying to figure out if it's going to work.
Look how little that is.
I have a
What the fuck?
ceramic blade.
Yeah.
So on the leg piece, this is like the knee armor. Like this. So then, where the hell it fits in here? I think it's this. Like the kneecap kind of slides into there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this gets covered like 85% of the time. But if you bend the knee at all, it reveals a little bit, and it's.
Do
crap.
you bend the knee, Paul Ward?
But it's a little tiny. Like here's this piece of sandpaper. I can't even like.
Oh yeah, you got to
in there.
cut a special little doodad to fit
Well,
in
I
there.
have this ceramic scraper, so I was trying to see if I could I don't need it to be perfect,
Like these weirdly shaped pieces of.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just trying to see if I could scrape this relatively flat because it's really rough. It's like.
So curious to answer your question, yes, they are Krios chisels. Yeah, I have one that's a Mr. Hobby as well.
I don't know if this is the right use for this tool. See, just like the hot one.
Now if I go to this one.
Ow. That hurt. Cramp in my hand.
Oh. It's so hard to do what we do.
I know. Or it's like right in the pinky, though. Just, God.
Kind of post on
right
Instagram.
in the back knuckle right here.
Actually, I do feel like a slouch because I didn't advertise for any of my streams this week. Sorry. Please don't hate me.
This is a stupid idea. I should have create something better for this.
You said it, not me. There it is. Ba-ding, ba-dow.
You know,
All right, I want to drill that.
I got to admit when you're wrong. This is actually working well. Oh, there we go. This isn't a good file discipline, but it's working.
One thing I like about these USA Gundam Store pin drills that they got, I mean, they are like fixed bits in these handles, but they're color coded. So
Ooh.
I could say this is a 3, this is a 2.5, and the box is color coded with labels as well. So if in case you freaking forget, it'll tell you what you're working with. Very thoughtful. As I do like to have a little modeling fluid with my modeling sessions, it's always good to have a redundancy built in. Because sometimes that Johnny Walker starts doing the talking.
Got it
There we go. So that. Which, look at the focus on that. Oh my God, you can read all the stickers in the background. What did I do wrong this time, guys?
You listen to me, camera. I am the captain.
I'm the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo. You have one thing to focus on. Oh, well. Well, you guys get the idea here. Maybe if I switch to camera 2. Hi.
I'm doing all this. I'm never going to bend this goddamn knee.
Don't look at my face. Come on, focus. 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 I'm sorry it hates me so much. Oh well. I tried. I guess it's the thing that counts in the end.
I got it a little bit better, but it's still got some
But that is way better.
pits in it. Oh yeah, that looks better.
For what you can see. I mean, it's hard, it doesn't focus, but you know. So I think that's what I'll do. Okay.
Gosh, are you too big? You're way too big.
Yeah. Never bend the knee, says Gamer Bud. You got it. Julio says he's been wanting a donut. So
Donuts.
Yep.
I like a bagel. I'm a bagel guy over a donut.
You're Brooklyn. You'll always be Brooklyn, Paulie. You'll always be Brooklyn.
Everything bagel and cream cheese over a donut.
Whew. You want an everything bagel on a donut? That's weird.
Yeah, over the top.
All over. All the way.
Do it.
Can I get a number 3 all the way?
We had what did I have? Like maybe a year ago now. I had the donut burger.
Whoa.
You know where they take like the Krispy Kreme and make a burger out of it?
That sounds like a crime against humanity.
Yeah, it sounded great, right? And then I didn't really care for it. Great on paper.
Well, that's stated pretty well. Sounded great.
Sounded great. Wasn't really a fan, to be honest.
Didn't translate so well.
No.
It was a long jump over to reality.
Bagels, so many more carbs.
Yep.
Is that true? I wouldn't think that bagels have a lot more carbs than donuts.
Yeah, they're more dense. They're thicker. They have more constitution. Greater constitution.
Right. But donuts have way more sugar than bagels.
Different kind of carb. They're talking complex carbohydrates, not simple carbs like sugars. The ones that your body takes longer to break down and actually turn into fuel for your muscles. You know, the ones that you need if you're going to try and exercise. But hey, who am I to talk? You know?
Sugar's easier to burn. That depends.
Yeah, but sugar's also easier to turn into fat.
Yeah, it depends. I'm assuming you care about it because you're dieting, and also depends on the diet.
Yeah, that's why Julio's doing like a super low carb, which is almost a no sugar diet.
Well, I was just going to say, if he's doing keto, all carbs are carbs. They're created equal.
Yep. Yeah, whether it be a delicious, tasty beer or a delicious, tasty taco shell or a pizza. Sorry, Julio. What else? Here I am. I'm always like, yeah, come hang out, Julio. We're gonna go get
semi-keto. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing I mean, like I don't know if you're getting like a plain donut, I couldn't tell you the sugar content, but
right.
Okay, I'm happier with that.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, this is useless. I'm never, ever gonna see this piece. I know it. Like I did this, and it's never, ever gonna happen.
But does that ever stop this before?
Nope. It's a sickness.
So what happened? Did I find one? Yeah, one.
Let's get pieces that are like done. We're done. You guys are done. Let's get them out of my face. They're not done. They still need to be cleaned. Like,
one out of 2 ain't bad. I'll live with 1 out of 2. How many do I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're too small. 5, 6, 7, 2.
how are you?
No, I fucking
do this sand, or are you still too gummy?
Send them again. All right.
I'm taking a jelly donut with the powdered sugar.
Yeah. Alright. That'll work.
That'll do.
That'll do, Paul. That'll do.
This is ready for a run of primer. At least.
Give it a little check.
Yeah, it had like a little under the gate. It had like a little. Oh, you fucker! God damn it! Never mind. I lied.
What happened?
Oh, I thought I sanded one piece smooth, but I must have hit like the adjacent piece with the file a little bit and it created like a groove. Alright, so that's gonna stay over there and dry. You gotta stay over there and dry. Feet are done. I gotta start creating like a
in the box.
Creating like a parts bin here of parts that are ready to go. Get it clean.
In the box.
In the box. What's in the box? I got other parts in the box. We use this part of the box.
Jesus in the box.
I found them.
Dang it. I lost one. I just had it. Thought it out. Son of a.
Okay. Now.
Meow. Excuse me, meow.
Right?
You know how fast you were driving today, meow?
What do I want to do here? I'm not going to use those nippers because those will create.
Where would you be if you were a little 1.5 millimeter section of aluminum tube that I cut off?
Probably on the floor.
Listen, that's where I already am. Where on the
Wherever you're not looking. Where I wanna go.
How about wherever you looked last? That's just as helpful.
Chocolate glaze.
Is that Julio still going?
Yeah, there.
I found it. He'd be hiding behind an extension cord. That's where you'd be.
If I were to get a donut, it'd have to be Boston cream. But, I don't think so.
Sacrilegious.
Why? Why?
As a New Yorker, anything from Boston.
Listen, I don't care because they're not competition. Not relevant since the revolution.
Oh, shit.
Just kidding.
Nothing like that classic time where you sit and drill out your glue. This hasn't happened yet this evening, has it, Paul?
Nope. Never seen it before. Completely new situation.
I did this right before stream, guys. You'd think that maybe, just maybe, it would maintain itself. No. None.
Okay. What the? Oh. Duh, dummy. Wrong side. Okay.
You said it, not me.
Just trying to. I'm working on this knee. What would you call this? Knee side knee joint thing.
Oh, the little round guy?
Yeah, the thing you made.
Yeah. Well, I just customized the ones that go for
Yeah. I've decided to go with the ones that.
You're going for the resis.
I'm going for the resins. I've got the pegs trimmed. I'm just trimming up. Mo.
All right.
What's up, Edward? How's it going, man?
Hey, what up, Edward? You're playing. Gotta try to get the glue out of the bottle.
It's a new game. What the hell are you? Oh, saws. I think I'm not. I gotta get like a bin or something for these drill bits because they're in this plastic thing, and then every time it pops open, they'll fly everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
I had to get like a little bin or something for them. Too big.
I don't know what I did to deserve such punishment.
Like that. Excuse me while I do all of this off camera.
Yeah, I'm freaking drilling out glue. It's riveting. It is freaking riveting.
Can you tell me what type of equipment you use to drill out your glue?
I sure can. I use a pin drill, a pin vise with an old drill bit in it, and I have to keep scraping the glue out. It is some resilient shit. This would be a reason for buying a smaller volume of glue, because the glue bottle would have run out by now, and I would have a new one to work with.
Perfect.
Oh,
okay.
Shit, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it.
All right, I got the kneecap to fit. I'm just holding it in place because it'll just fall off, but I'm happy with that. It's flush. Okay.
Finally. Just the littlest bit of glue. I'm like a little old man with a prostate problem. Trying to pee. I just the littlest bit. Just need the littlest bit. Like fucking oh man, what's his name? Costanza's dad? Is it? What is his name? No, he's Stiller. Jerry Stiller? Is that his name?
Jerry Stiller, yeah, he just passed away, didn't he? Like,
Yeah,
or was it
that's
mom? Maybe both.
Yeah,
Why did that side go so much easier?
His character in Zoolander, if you remember.
Yeah. He was like the agent or something.
Yep. In the bathroom trying to.
Whoop. Making everyone seasick with the camera. Alrighty then.
Give me the tweeze. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Not there. Yeah.
That is the knee frame. Leg frame is good to go. Leg frame, sorry, is ready for paint. What will I do to you, leg frame? Will I care to paint you nicely, or will I just paint you gray?
Gray.
Gray. All gray.
Oh, great, everything.
I like these bottom pieces. I might
There we go. That's
a different color gray.
It's the right way. This is the way.
This is the way. Okay. We're done with one leg.
Largundo.
Boy. Okay. Parts everywhere.
Da, 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 da. Think. Is this the way?
This is the way. Tell you what, this plastic from Bandai, it's got some flash on it. Huh? Bandai.
How dare you slander the bander? Oh, Daddykins, that looks nice. It even has a little shiny Charlie Sheen to it. That's so much better. The resolution on the camera is fucking potato, but the work is good.
These things have like a little, where is that? Oh, like a little sink to them from the...
Oh, a casting well?
Yeah. From the female peg underneath them.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Yeah, boy.
Sorry, I know it's exciting to watch me sand.
Oh, I know. I'm here like slightly off camera.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I could see 2/3 of his knuckles.
I know, right? Sorry, dudes. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just being a jerk. Gluing in these homemade thrusters.
I'm happy with that.
Like a mouse.
Copy strike.
Copy strike who?
Mission Impossible.
Oh, shit. I think that section of the song is considered a fair use sort of thing. I don't think we went over the limit.
Bum, bum, bum.
Paul, stop it.
We'll have to vanilla ice ourselves in that situation. Theirs goes bump, 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 bump. Ours goes.
Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum. It's slightly different. You see? Do you notice how there's that extra note at the end?
It's not the same.
Mine's. Doom 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 doom. Fuck out of here. Uh-oh. That was close. We almost had us a little capillary failure. All right. As they say in the industry, so fair as so faucet. They don't say that.
Shit.
I must answer this as well.
Oh. Why would you do this?
Uh-oh. What'd you do, Pabby? Nice. Let's see. I need to cut more little fuckers. Damn it. Thought I was done. All right. Were you still not listening to this? Yes, I was still not listening to this. This jazz is, this pretzels are making me thirsty.
These knees, man. Both knees have the same problem.
Nope. What this one? Better.
Knees glued.
50 Shades of J.
The dust on my desk is driving me insane.
You know nothing, Paul Ward. You know how much dust I made sanding the tail of this big beast down earlier today?
3 pounds.
I know, but you know.
Kneecap. You
Finish it.
You're gonna give me a problem too? Of course you're gonna give me a problem. Same problem.
This is KotoKai. Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the dust. Sweep the dust. Oh. Yeah, that's mad money, boy. Found it. I like that. I'm gonna have to take that and download some really low tech music software and make some beats that are similar, and then just have that be a little intro outro. Of course, I'd have to learn how to apply that, but
Wipe the glue.
Look, I can do the glue. It takes a little time.
Wipe the glue cap.
Listen.
Good. Very good. Very good. Cap the glue. Okay.
Cap of the glue, top of the morning. Cap of the glue to you this morning there, Paulie. It's like that top of the bundle thing that people were doing for a while there. It's a progressive commercial, I think. Make your own metal upgrade.
I hope I can finish my Challenger 2 tank treads and prime it before I move. You can do it.
Yeah, that's right, because Edward's moving north again, right?
I don't know.
He's leaving the Sunshine State.
Getting out of Dodge, right? Is it? Well, Florida's throwing you a goodbye party this weekend.
Yeah,
it's called Tropical Storm. Enjoy.
Tropical Storm. Everyone's invited.
Yep.
No escape. All right. I've got my.
You can escape me.
The 3mm creating a slightly larger aperture, and the 2.5mm being the direct receiver for the metal components. Dip a little bit of glue, dip the part on the tweezers really small into the glue before you put it onto the piece, instead of trying to apply glue to the piece and then getting the piece to sit because you're much more likely going to have luck getting a little bit of glue on that piece and putting it in the part than you are to have just a tiny little bit of glue applied to the piece. You might just, I've done it a couple times. You may, might a little trouble there. Might go a little messy. Just saying. And I'm not talking like nice model there. It'd be bad. It'd be a shame if something bad happened to it.
Why won't you say hi? What's up, man? Sorry. I promise it's not on purpose. I thought I said hi to everyone.
Oh, Z.
What's going on?
Z. Z. Oh,
well,
just goes to show.
Now, because I sanded one of these stupid kneecap pieces, right? I can't not do it to the other one. This one's actually not as bad.
Fine. All that laughing for nothing. Oh.
Not as bad as the other one.
Oh man, do I like the way that looks? So much better.
Edward's been here for 16 years and he's had enough. I've been here like 20, I think, now.
Metal details. All right, weird flex, Paul, but okay.
Listen, it's like if you live 20 years in Florida, it's like we're comparing prison terms. How long you been here? How long you been here with the crazies?
Yeah. All right, let's see how well this glue set from before.
I got to get some of that. I don't have any of that accelerator.
Oh, the zip kicker? You got to be careful with that stuff. It works good for certain applications, but for other ones, it will make the super glue incredibly brittle. So,
what about like filling?
I was going to say, if it's a high hold, filling is fine because you'll just hit it and it'll go. But you got to be careful because zip kicker will etch clear plastic. So, a lot of people don't know that I accidentally etched the canopy for the flea and I had to polish it. So that is a polished canopy that was almost, I would say 80% etched, and I polished it back to clear. Pretty fun. Yep. I was like, I need that shit to sit. And I just with a little bit of zip kicker and it splashed on it. And I was like, that looks weird. Rub. Oh, mother. Warn everyone. Hey, everybody.
Why?
You make you sad time. You make pee-pee small.
Pretty good.
Small. All right, this is gonna be okay.
That is gonna wait to dry. You said we were good with that. We're not good with that.
Uh-oh.
We said we were good. We're not good.
Uh-oh, Paul. Why?
Just some. Only concentrated on one part, but other parts needed a little sanding here.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to prime this so I can sand it again. Huh?
And then prime it and sand it again?
Yep.
And then prime it and sand it again?
And then just when you're done, you know what I'm going to do to it? I'm going to prime it, and then I'm going to wet sand it.
Ooh, amazing, Paul. How wet the sand. Well, I think that worked out quite well. Good job, Bandai Plastic.
No, you. Now, see, this side has deeper panel lines, which is strange.
Yes and no. Is it mirrored or is it symmetrical?
Yeah. I mean, like I'm working on. I don't know. This is like the left leg compared to the right leg. I couldn't tell you.
Right.
This might be the right leg compared to the left leg. Couldn't tell you. But the other leg had shallower. Interesting.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like the other ones were so shallow, I couldn't run the chisel along a whole run, like from turn to turn or corner to corner.
Without it
Yeah,
skipping.
yeah. So I had to do like smaller sections first to get them deeper, and then go the other way, go longer. But this I can do fine. Which is good.
This is oh. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm very glad that I did that. Just for a little peace of mind. A little tool for you. Brushy. Oops. All right. ¿Dónde está Konnichiwa?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
The cheese is old and moldy. Anybody?
Encino Man.
I knew you knew it, Paul.
Sorry, man.
Alcohol swabby pad here.
Okay, I am happy with that. What else is your problem, Part?
Where do I start? That's what I think my glue fused again. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that drill. Glue hates me. Hates everything about me. Oh my. Storm's coming. Paul's got the hiccups.
It is coming. The storm is coming.
There we go.
It'll probably be my day at work tomorrow.
I have this painter's rag down here that has like a corner of it that's where I wipe most of the like super glue crud on. It's all crusty and gross.
No crusty, gross rags allowed in the workshop, Brian.
Listen. Anything about workshops, apparently. No crusty rags in the workshop. How am I supposed to talk to my wife? No, she's clearly not though. She's sleeping on the couch. I had to do a head check. You guys didn't see that to make sure she's asleep. She doesn't watch these things, so I don't have to worry about it. All right. I think I struck oil.
All right.
Nope, it was a fucking lie.
Lies.
That's how it goes in this glue trade.
You go in the parts bin. Okay, this one's shallow. So I had just one of 4 armors that was not shallow, which is just strange, but hey, whatever.
What did I do to deserve such torment? From the blue gods. Grab my pen Vise. Subtitle this one: the stream where Brian just drilled the fucking glue forever. It's it. That's all he did. It's a long title, but it's fitting. Okay. I don't understand the major malfunction here. I drill down inside there, and I get glue on the drill bit, and they go try and squeeze it, and it's like, yeah, no.
We got him again, guys. We got him again.
That motherfucker. I can hear my neighbor's puppies outside.
Oi.
This thing is gonna explode in my
All right.
hand. One of these. It's just gonna be super glue everywhere. What did I do? Where did I go wrong? I never needed glue before. The one where Brian fights the glue.
Oh
The Friends-
yeah, episode
Friends
78.
Yeah, 78. The one where it's like the gang fights the glue bottle. Make it always sunny. I guess I can always size up the drill bit. I just gotta get to the drill bits. The sacrificial drill bits. Oh yes. I am gonna fuck up this glue bottle.
Tool is my favorite band.
Tool. Nice. I'm here for you guys. Putting music into your brains. Tool is actually the band that I've seen in concert the most times. Saw them at Ozfest in 1997. Saw them at in Iowa at Iowa State in Ames in Iowa, and I saw them out here in Giant Stadium, New Jersey.
The Meadowlands.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like I got the. I think I got the right shit right here, my dudes. I upsized the drill bit quite a bit. Now it's just gonna be like all the glue dumps out.
I quit.
It's better than it exploding in my hand, which is what I've been like envisioning all along here. Is that the thing just goes pop and just glue all in my fingers, all over all the aspects of the model that are on the bench. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Just saying.
Everyone's seen Tool. I've never seen Tool.
Oh, I don't know when the last time. Wow. Yeah, Z, it was. So I saw them twice on Lateralis and once on 10,000 Days. The show in Iowa City at Iowa State in Ames was much better than the one that I saw in Madison at the Staples Center. That was rough. It was like a rush to get there. We were late. It sucked. Like just barely got in there on time. see. Oh yeah, APC. I saw APC open for 9-inch nails. A perfect circle. And that was rad. The thing about that sucked though was that the crowd, which was full of just a bunch of like drunk idiots in Iowa, was just screaming at a perfect circle to play Tool songs. It was like
I don't like Tool. Like I'm dislike them. They're just not my thing. But I do like a perfect circle.
ah, well, there you go.
But I don't know. Couldn't even point out, why I don't like one and I like the other, but I just do. So I don't dislike Tool. It's just not my thing. I don't know how to.
Cool. It's all good, man.
You ever have those bands like you can't even tell? I can't even tell you what I dislike about them, but
I've been listening to Tool since Undertow, so
mm-hmm.
it's a long time. All right, I'm just gonna run with this. I forgot what I was even trying to glue here. Okay.
You're going in the bin. You three in the bin.
All right. The bin with you.
To the bin. Now it's the knees.
This might have actually been a little bit better than to use the ultra thin shit. And just like put this piece together and just go doot and put a little drop on there and it'll go and flow through the whole thing.
Capillary action.
Yeah. Instead of me fighting with this freaking glue bottle for hours. Only the highest quality. Alright, SAP CA thin. Whew, this stuff is dangerous.
Perfect.
I'm going to put it on the back side.
Perfect on that side. Okay. You go in the bin. I need you. All of these out just a hair.
Oh, this one's also kind of great. Just great. I'm gonna disown my entire super glue collection. Well, I guess. Just literally spent the last half an hour drilling super glue. Oh, I haven't listened to the new album from Tool. There we go. This is the fake. go. It's got to be
Good,
obscenely careful with this shit.
I'm also happy with the feet, so I will put those in the bin. Feet go in the bin. The toes go in the bin. The ankle joints go in the bin.
Paul goes in the bin.
In the bin with you. Every time I get on stream, I can't remember the name of them. Things go in the bin.
Oh, the nuclear hover
Nuclear intake
boys.
thruster dealies.
Yeah.
The hands can go in the bin. I'm happy with the hands. You're happy with the hands. I'm happy with the hands.
Nuclear.
In the bin.
That's upside down. Ouch.
I have not sanded the bazooka at all. That cannot go in the bin.
Oh shit. Careful. Then super glue strikes again. I was like, that was great. And then it like ran out and got on my fingers. And then I touched stuff with them. Sorry. The mega thin stuff, dudes. I'm telling you. Danger zone. Tight though, it's doing the trick. Oh yeah, that's good. In first. So this. Oh, piece goes in the back here. I am totally working off camera now. I apologize.
Ooh.
Alright.
Much deeper too, which is nice. It's just a little bit.
It's flush. What? Oh. Glue. What is my interference? Alright, I'm gonna put a glove on. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Wait, oh, can't be fooled. Sometimes parts of model making are just sitting there with your hands holding something together.
Yeah. I'm doing the panel line on the tail piece here, and kind of where it meets in the middle, it's of course really shallow at the most like inconvenient spot, because the spot's just kind of hard to, it comes to like a slight V. Just kind of hard to clean up a little bit.
I'm gonna actually have to get my. I'm gonna have to make the other glue work because I need a little bit of a gap fill here. Shit. Zach, I will not have you tool shaming me.
Shame.
Just kidding. I let my friends shame me. He's cool. I'm not trying to make any excuses for having not listened to it.
I haven't
That's a
listened
plus
to it
at
either.
least.
I just screwed it.
For what it's worth. But you don't like tool.
No.
Yeah. So the only like newish full albums that I've been listening to at all have been 21 Pilots Trench and the Polyphia album with Goat and all that on it. New Levels, New Devils. Yeah, that's the Polyphia album. So those have been my jams lately, for what it's worth. I will get Phil. I know you want to give me the glue. Give it up. Give up the glue. Gee, I don't know, mister. You seem pretty scary. I don't know if I want to give up my gun. Give up the gun. It's actually pick up the gun.
I'm quite happy with that.
Oh, man. It's like I can see the light at Dr. Frankenstein's place.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
You think so, do you?
Yeah, I'm happy that panel line cleaned out really well. Let me see if I can even show you. You just see a line, but like right here on this little ridge that runs up and down, kind of the spine of it, it was super shallow, and not only shallow, but got like skinnier right there. And it's just a hard part to work with, just because you got like a little bit of a ridge, and then it also being shallow, the chisel wants to like pop.
Yep.
You just got to be careful.
Just wants to be dumb. I've been using Dymo tape for my scribe straight.
Yeah. Well, so the problem with this one is it's not straight. It follows the same.
Oh, you can bend Dymo.
Edge. You know what I want to get? Have you seen that thing? MadWorks makes it so it clips on actually on the edge of, I believe, this chisel, but I don't know if you can use it on any hook. And you put it along the edge, so it follows the edge of whatever part you have.
Sure.
So if you want like 3 millimeters from the edge, you set it at 3 millimeters and just push it against the edge, the lip. Yes, you can.
Those are. It's pretty cool to have like an actual tool for that. But I've seen many homemade.
Yeah, it's just a little jig thing that clamps on the deal. But anyway, it was really shallow and really skinny there, so just getting that cleaned out, I'm happy with. I don't use my chisels very often, so.
Hey, gotta break them out.
Yeah, it's fun to use every once in a while. I'm gonna have to actually see. I'm gonna see. I don't have any. The fattest chisel I have is a 1 millimeter.
Oh, for that big guy, those big chonkos.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get the bottom of it kind of smooth.
Wow. should not have to squeeze this hard. This is like crime against humanity. There it is. Oh, remember how I said glue everywhere?
I have to get another.
Pretty darn close.
Like I'm literally holding this tiny little chisel because the holder I have doesn't fit the 1 mil. I think they get right at about 1 mil. They get a little wider at the bottom, so I have to get some holders. But this is already chiseled and it's deep. It's just that the bottom of it is real rough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it like perfectly smooth, or well, I don't care if it's perfectly smooth, but if it's too rough, you'll see it. Good.
All right. That's the kind of glue. That's the kind of glue job I've been talking about. Of course, I did definitely get it all over my fucking desk.
I think the glue might have won today, Brian.
Oh, yeah, well, that was never going to be a question there.
Case for my foot.
But the gap-filling glue was the shit. That was what I needed to get that part glued on there.
Yeah, that's what I have here. Gap filling medium.
Yep, the medium cement. Well, it's not cement, it's actually super glue. But... know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Nah, I mean.
Sure, cuz.
Put some sticky putty, some glue tack in here just to stick that little round disc thing in the butt.
Oh, yeah. That thing.
Now, these parts are ready for soapy water. 10:58.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I got about half done.
Oh, for just the cleanup and all that?
Yeah, like I said, this is just getting things a little, little gaps a little tighter, or
Tightening, yeah.
or just little inconsistencies, or it wasn't. I did some general sanding when I did the assembly, the original assembly, but these are just refining details.
Heck yeah.
Got to keep refining.
You gotta keep refining it.
And then I'm going to sand it. Or actually, I'm going to clean it, prime it, and then probably sand it at least one more time. More than likely.
Yep. That sounds right to me. I am going to glue my thing together, and then I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to prime it, etc., etc., etc.
I'm just going to clean up my workspace just a bit, because mess is chaos, and chaos is no good for me.
Chaos, small people. Chaos is super smoky energy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I'm really just gluing this top together like a tank, and then I'm going to go back and fill and straighten these weirdness on the back. I think like trying to get the weird abnormalities. Oh shit, I have you on full screen still. The weird abnormalities on the back here. I'm just gluing this. I'll plane those down and fill gaps and like true that stuff all up. But gluing the getting this all to glue together. A little bit of pain in the butt. Not gonna lie. Mostly because fighting my glue.
Yeah, parts are fine. The glue.
It's okay. Since I figured it out, like I wasn't exactly doing it right. So I can only blame myself.
Alrighty, yeah, I have to glue, like I said, this chest piece. I would have loved to have painted the frame and then just stuck these pieces on, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. Which sucks because I sanded the hell out of this thing to get it to try to fit how I want.
Oh, the frame or the?
All the above.
All of it.
All everything. But it was not meant to be. So I will glue that together by tomorrow. Fudging with that tonight. And then I gotta glue cement actually the chest together, like the upper and lower, like the and just get these two pieces stuck together. Maybe mess around with the head a little bit. The shoulders are good. Pretty good. Really good. Really good here. Just a little sanding on the gaps, but
that's just how some people are. Their mouths smaller with dreams. Okay, cool. That's great. I won over the glue in the end, Paul.
Victory!
And I was able to salvage my desk, and I only just now glued something to my finger, so that's great. Hooray. Great success. Hi. So now we've got this chest piece. It's looking pretty good. Mohawk is not doing too bad. It's a little floppy. Starting to get a little bit long on the side. It's about time to trim it. Paul, you need a haircut.
I need a haircut. I don't. I'm not comfortable with going to a barber yet. Something about someone being in my face for that long of a period of time is.
I respect that.
Unsettling to me, and my wife will not do it. She refuses.
She won't cut your hair? Well, I cut my own hair, and then I have Colleen like trim the parts that I can't hit. So what I do, I hold a mirror like a boombox on my shoulder, and then I shave my head with my cross arm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I could do clippers, but I want to keep some of the length. So I have to use scissors, and that I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm like talented enough to cut with scissors behind my head. I don't know.
It is definitely a luck-based technique. Put all your points into luck, okay? That's gonna be your best bet. What you gonna want to do here? Yeah. So yeah, I got torso's all glued. All those like weird separations are no longer weirdly separated. A little bit of fill and fun on the back. Gaps are all filled on the side. The seams are done. Hooray! These little guys.
That under piece, the piece that goes on the bottom side of that chest. How did you get that to sit? Did you glue it against the frame? Like,
what do you mean?
That's a good question. So on this piece right here, that's like the bottom. Yeah, Did you glue? No, I'm on the upper chest. Are you on the upper chest?
Oh, the upper chest part here, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that piece that on the bottom side that has the two wings that didn't really want to fit very well. Yeah, did you glue that against the frame as well?
Yeah, I glued the because it has two pegs that receive, so I put glue in those pegs, and then where right along the inside seam on both sides, I was holding it in place, and that's where I put the like gap filling super glue.
Okay,
and thin stuff was just like thin stuff was just giving me a finger, so I had to go. That's why I fought and got the big one, the big gappy stuff. But as soon as I got that was fabulous. So
sweet. All right,
good stuff had by all. Yeah, here it is. Thanks, guys. This is another wrapped up wonderful show. Making great progress, having a good time. So thank you all for showing up and hanging out. Once again, as always, if you see anything that's worthwhile here, and you can just go ahead and share that with your friends, tell them to come around. They want to come and hang out and BS and talk weird movies and bands and watch me fight the glue.
Yes.
and yeah, I mean, Paul, they can, you know what, actually, new thing that I'm doing, I'm putting links to the Instagrams down in the show description. So they'll be able to find Paul. You'll be able to find my Instagram down there as well. Come by and say hi.
Yeah.
And I guess see you guys next week. Be safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Please. Bye.